Just in theory. I haven't tried it, but in theory it sounds really broken. TBH. Thank you for the follow, Voxteria. Favorite NEEKO skin? This one, Star Guardian Basic. Just what do you think about Predator Everfrost to make up for the poor engage? On who? NEEKO? I don't think on NEEKO you would go Predator. Honestly, I tried to go Predator, but it just is so... It's like the game is so early game snowbally right now. It feels terrible missing out on kills early because of going Predator. Every time I go Predator, I regret it, honestly. But it could be good. You could give it a try. It's just it feels so bad in lane phase when you just miss out on the damage. Is this an Everfrost NEEKO game? They don't really have much dive, only Yone. And honestly, Everfrost's not going to stop him, so probably not. It's probably a good a damage game. Although we have Engage on our team already. Actually, we could go Everfrost here. Because we have hard Engage on our team. We don't need me to be landing big ultis. And I don't need my Proto Belt to dodge anything. I might go Everfrost. Let's go Everfrost. Let's do it. I feel like if your team has Engage, you don't really need to be going Everfrost. I mean, Proto Belt, Rocket Belt. Like, we have 2 hard Engagers. Why the heck would I need it? And now they all pull together and kill that minion. And their bot lane misses 1 CS and will hit level 2 late.
You are not secretly NEEKO, are you? If NEEKO becomes NEEKO, what does it look like?
Pushing for level 2. They hit level 2 late because, again, they missed 1 CS. They don't hit level 2 off these 3 melees. They have to hit the casters to hit 2. Oh, wait, they hit 2 off that? I'm confused. Oh, no, only Brand did. Brand must have got the EXP then. Ooh, the sidestep of the root. Or the stun, I mean. Whew. Look at this damage, man. Holy cow. I'm glad I went Comet instead of Electrocute, to be honest, into this lane. Because I've already twice not procced Electrocute where I wouldn't have, and then procced Comet. Watching play NEEKO makes me want to play her too. NEEKO's super fun. I love playing NEEKO for sure. Dude, that hit the end of my tail. Come on now. Dude, does it feel like this brand's doing no damage whatsoever? What do you think of Yorick top? I think it's a pretty good carry champ if you're trying to climb. Yorick top is really good at low elo climb. I missed the root. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, that was interesting.
NEEKO was out, but never down.
Guys, honestly, Darkseal is giga busted right now on support. Even if you can't, NEEKO's not the best thing. She dies a lot. It's 123% gold efficient just buying it straight up. It's 123% gold efficient with no stacks. And it gets freaking nutty if you get any stacks on it because it's 5 AP per stack. Thank you for the follow, Nixon. It can get up to being like a needlessly large rod. It's insane.
NEEKO knows you. People with no tails. Are they lovers?
Seems like my AC wants to push, so we'll push. I think we should just slow push it there instead of hard push though, because Tristan's gonna be back in time.
NEEKO is her own tribe now.
Thank you for the follow, Burb.
Do not be bound to a single body. There are so many more.
Thank you for the leashed graves. Hydrate. Yes, sir.
NEEKO might have a thing for birds and bird people.
Well, AD be rival new items. Yep, AD NEEKO is fine. I'm not sure if it's better or worse than last season, but it's definitely playable. I kind of like AP on hit personally. I like going the Rift Maker into Nashor's Tooth with a Rage Blade. Personally.
NEEKO does not want to be here when the others are around. Cannon fodder. Right now.
Goodbye. Dude, I don't get it. Why does the damage in this game feel insane? Like, it's not even like because the item changed. Like, that's before I even get items. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like damage is higher.
NEEKO is on her fourth tail.
That's why every API is getting nerfed, but I'm just saying, like, I don't even have any items yet. Like, it just feels like damage is higher.
What to do now?
I don't know why AP items are getting nerfed either. I think all damage items, AD and AP, are just out of control.
Same left and crack. Fight and everyone fights is fishing, even enemies.
Lol.
Carrying memories, colors, feelings is magic. Magic connects people. Is NEEKO bot? Is NEEKO can our spirits be friends too?
Good luck with the games. Thank you. As I always say, if you use your passive, the enemy team can't see you casting ult, so he had no idea I was casting ult when I was just walking in. I mean, he might have suspected. I have exhaust up, so I'm not really scared of this Tristana. Okay, maybe I should be a little scared. I think I need to be. We're taking over. Look, I have right now 25 plus 15, 25, 30. I have 40 AP on this. That's my blasting wand. I got a blasting wand for the cost of a freaking 350 gold. It's kind of insane.
NEEKO will keep your Shoma alive.
Also, Sneeko, if you're there, I've been just doing Q max these days instead of putting any points in E. The damage is just so high, it's crazy not to, I think. Especially if you have Everfrost, because I can extend my route with Everfrost anyways.
No, Teo, we must be angry now. Survival is 20 E. I will learn. I will grow. I will NEEKO.
How do you hours do I usually stream for? Usually 6 to 7. I've been streaming now for 4 hours.
NEEKO, teach you a lesson. No more Mr. Nice, NEEKO. Everybody's going.
Thank you for the follow, immeasurably.
Everything is going down.
Did he just heal for 7 damage 1 hit? He had his red gun. His red gun makes him heal a ton.
Surge of smoke and victory. It's all around. Can our spirits be friends?
Ripperoonie? I almost got away. I should have given the shutdown to Brand maybe instead of Graves. Although Graves already has a bunch of kills, so may as well give him more and then we can just focus him. Giving Brand kills could be scary later.
Movie cap the
I feel like on Brand, you should just run Demonic Embrace, to be honest, instead of any of the mythics. I feel like it'd be really good on him because it gives you HP, it gives you percent HP damage, and it gives you tankiness.
If NEEKO knows your Shoma, NEEKO knows you.
Like, mythics aside, imagine a Demonic Embrace into Ralai's Brand. Just so much HP. So tanky. That NEEKO skin changes the inventory ability area too? Wait, what? That might just be my skin, like my overlay for my stream that you're talking about.
Are they lonely?
There's leaves and stuff. That's just my overlay for the stream. That may have been a little bit int by me and Jin. Or me and my ADC. Oh, he missed. That's not good. He's dead. Wait, does he win these? What the hell?
Poof! NEEKO back in her NEEKO scan.
I'm gonna follow Dorby.
Her own right.
They're gonna follow Bellsprogies. Man, I freaking hate Yone, man. That champ pisses me off every time. I just haven't seen a brand with Rylai so far in preseason.
Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Do not be bound to a single bomb. There are so many more.
Okay, let's beat this guy. He just wants to cry.
NEEKO might have a thing for
Wah! I lost lane 1v1, so let's just cry and blame the jungle. Wah! I'm Fizz.
We are to fight now? Let's go!
I guess there's a warden there. I need a little bit more gold for my Everfrost.
Alright. NEEKO is on her 4th day of.
I have enough gold for my Everfrost.
What to do? Find his breath? Ooh, have picnic!
Yikes, I just got blown the frig up. Cries about AFK farming mid jungler. Then while we're fighting the jungle, what's he doing? Farming mid. I love it. I love the freaking the irony of it all. I found you searching for Seraphine builds and had some really good tips and tricks. Thanks. No problem. We'll probably be playing a Seraphine game next. I usually go back and forth between her and NEEKO. Flip flop, back and forth, back and forth. Nice, well, go to bed then. Yeah, I got you with the YouTube clickbait. You won't believe what's gonna happen in the next game. The Seraphine support. Oh my god, I can't go to sleep. I must watch. Too much clickbait.
Is slow down? No! Fast, fast, fast! Spirits are all around me. Warm, like hugs.
Is Seraphine a beginner-friendly champion? Been playing Janna the past 2 weeks and people banned Janna. Yeah, she's beginner-friendly for sure. She's a bit squishy and easy to die though, so make sure you're always staying near teammates. The Everfrost range is so short. Yeah, it's not engage option. It's not. The reason people think it's bad is because people compare it to GLP. GLP was an engage item. It's not an engage item. You either use it to extend CC duration on your route into Everfrost, or you use it as a disengage option. It's not an engage item. Boom, how did the Everfrost into Yasuo go, by the way?
Stand back. Big strong NEEKO coming.
You miss GLP? I miss GLP too, but you know, it's honestly really good. You can shoot it through a Yasuo wind wall. So if Yasuo like wind walls right here and Yasuo's here, you go like this. Yasuo's rooted, you W past it, then you root him, Q him.
What does NEEKO do with power?
Maybe I enjoy playing Seraphine, maybe. She's really fun. I can't really tell if you will or won't. Everyone has different preferences. By the time you guys pass laning phase, it's still just good at any point in the game though, because you can just like match Yasuo on side lanes and stuff and not have to worry about him just running you down.
Tell me quick, small show. Let's go.
Oh, that damage. Holy crap.
Double kill.
Can our spirits be
Shut
friends
down.
too?
You only like it, TBH? Boom, you have to just trust me, man. It's really good versus him. Trust me, Boom.
Battle time! NEEKO is not a sad tomato. She is a strong tomato.
Any tips for roaming? Yep, this is the 3 tips for roaming. You heard it here first, YouTube. The 3 tips to roaming. What's it called?
No
First,
way, oh,
make sure that your wave is
angry
okay bot.
now.
And by okay bot, I mean the wave cannot be pushing the enemy or else your ADC will get zoned and be screwed. So make sure wave is pushing to you. Number 2, make sure you know where the enemy jungle is. If you don't know where the enemy jungle is, it may not be safe to roam because you could run into him and die. And 3, is the lane you're trying to roam to gankable? Those are the three tips. So make sure your lane is okay. Make sure the lane you're roaming to is okay. And make sure that you know where the enemy jungle is so you don't get jumped. Thought on Horizon, focus on NEEKO. Not bad for mid lane. I tried it in mid lane one game. It's okay because when you hit your E, you can then full combo and you do a lot of damage. For support, I think it's too expensive. It doesn't give you the stuff you want.
An enemy has been slain.
Inside, where the heart dances. NEEKO, everybody's going. How can anybody miss? Oh,
Work with the Distant Zoe's Q recast, so it seems like an item made for her. Yeah, I know. It's definitely an item designed around Zoe, I think. Like, with thoughts. We love ADC. Dude, the guy, like, literally just runs at kill and thinks he's gonna win. Like, why do you think you're gonna win versus a kill? You're 6 and 7 at the time, and you think, oh, I can just run at the enemy's top laner. Like, that's not how it works, man. See, that's why I like Everfrost there. See? I threw my Everfrost. I missed the Everfrost route, but he was slowed so I could hit my E route.
The elders are gone. NEEKO is her own tribe now.
Yikes. Big yikes, guys. The Dynasty Heals didn't even feel good. Yeah, I don't think this Aphelios is very good in general. Look at this brand 0, 11, and 11. Jesus. It feels bad to sell this because it's giving me so much AP. But I feel like we need anti-heal. Versus like the Yone and stuff. Yeah, screw it. We'll just get the support item instead. That never feels bad. Wait, boom, you said it was... Oh, no, it's next patch. Never mind. The A boost and the alt needs the auto attack after? Yeah.
NEEKO does not want to be here when the others arrive.
Brandon, how do you even reach the final ward stone? If the game goes on for like 200 years? I don't know, man. Good morning, Fu. I don't even really help with this, honestly. I'm just gonna push in mid.
Everyone invited to picnic.
Thank you for the follow, Kami. Thank you for the follow, Drowsy boy.
I miss her. What does NEEKO
Wait, this will be the first game I ever get my support item upgrade. Let's do it. I need a bit more gold, though. Because I need to be able to fill it with control wards, too, if I upgrade it.
Big strong NEEKO coming true.
Oh, it's 1,200 gold? Ah, whatever. I just went back. The whole team's ready to push. It'd be kind of throw for me to just be in my base farming, getting stuff. Oh, well, I guess we're going to our base. There we go. Perfect. I guess face checking is a no-no. Why do you say I go comments that Electri isn't brand strong enough fight without resolve runes? I mean, I could go resolve runes with this too. I just like having the movement. Well, actually, I still had I went this one because it's better with Taste the Blood. Either way for the sustain. It's because into brand, it's hard to go for the electrocute. You have to EQ auto attack to get electrocute. A lot of times against brand, if you land the EQ, you're getting a free trade, taking no damage back. If you go for the auto attack after to proc electrocute, he's gonna hit you back with like a W or like an EQ and stun you. It's just not worth it. You're better off just like getting the free damage in with the like you EQ, you get Comet, and you don't have to go in for the auto attack. Versus like really long range matchups, I think it's really good. Goodbye, Brand.
After fight and everyone fighted to finish. Even
Yeah, it's mostly just because I just didn't want to get into the auto attack range versus the Brand there.